When you're blue and kinda lonely too, you'll find a smile will go a long, long way. Though you're down, don't sit around and frown. A little smile will go a long, long way. Never grieve, just try to make believe the sky is blue, although you know it's gray. Don't you pine, it's just a waste of time. You'll find a smile will go a long.
I'm aboard. It's Ron and Jen's Great Escape. This is YouTube podcast 161. Can you stand it?
I can stand. We didn't even have a party for 100. I was listening to somebody's podcast this morning, and they had a big deal.
Really?
Yeah, because it was 100, and I thought, what? Where did you have a big party at 200?
You're an infant.
Yeah, that's just baby talk right there.
You know what is really giving me the red ass these days?
What?
No one's holding the Rhode Island DOT under a spotlight. No one's lit a fire under their asses, and it's been it's now, I think, week number 5 of this what do you want to call it, chaotic mess that is Route 195. And where are the updates? Where these people, I mean, it's easier to find Osama bin Laden than it is to get these people to be accountable. And it is a frickin' mess, period.
Well, you know, that's where I live. I live out in Riverside in East Providence.
And that's where I have to go for my doctor's appointments, to Kettle Point.
Right. And, and you go back and forth over the bridge. And the thing is that, okay, yeah, it's true. If you time it right, if you're lucky, you might be able to zip back, but you're never going to zip out.
No.
You are never zipping out. I have to leave wherever I'm going a good hour early.
Are you still trying to use the Henderson?
I've stopped doing that because during the week, I don't want to get caught behind school buses in Providence.
I'm with you.
And, you know, the local traffic there, and everybody is trying to do the end around. So I just kind of, but you're absolutely right. And I mean,
where are these people?
I don't know. If it were me, I would handle this like a fireside chat every week.
Exactly.
You know, every week, you at the least every Friday.
And not doing this.
Yeah, you
know,
get,
oh, we're doing such a great job, aren't we?
Somebody needs to give Rhode Islanders an update. How far along are you? How is it going? Are there other issues that were found?
Yep. 10 minutes. That's all we want. 10 minutes.
Who's handling it? Did they bring in the Army Corps of Engineers?
They didn't do anything.
I mean, what is happening? Because I will tell you, again, as somebody who travels this just about every other day, people are really at their wits' end.
They are.
They are trying, desperately trying to keep, you know, good attitudes and let other people in and everybody share. But the other day I was sitting, I don't even know what the intersection it is. I was trying to get on 195 West from East Providence, right down the street from the Cellos. There's a Walgreens at the corner and a liquor store and all that. I think you know it's down the street from Greg's.
Down the road a piss, a salty sauce.
I actually sat in line on Pawtucket Ave for 45 minutes.
Yeah.
We did not move maybe a half mile. Finally, a cop shows up. Like an hour and a half later, a cop shows up and is helping people. Why aren't the cops there every day?
They should be there every day.
I mean,
this is a full-fledged chaotic mess.
I don't mean to bitch, but I'm bitching.
You know what? So if you overrun your budget...
I'm a taxpayer.
Yeah, if you overrun your budget, so be it, because we're paying for those budgets.
Yeah, we are.
Good God, what a mess.
It is a mess.
And that's so typical Rhode Island. Nobody accountable. You know, in those horrible press conferences they had when the first thing started, where they're like, "Oh, you know, congratulations to me," and then just get off and do your damn job, will you?
But you know what's happened, and I think, you know, when you and I used to do talk radio, it was you could criticize people and they would still be willing to come on. I mean, you could say, you know, these guys are hacks. Oh my God! But hey, we're happy to have you on. You know, we're hoping the line is open, and you know, I would say 50% of the time, people would call up and they'd say,
you know why? Because we were fair.
Well, yeah. Well, they would say, "Here's what's really going on." Well, I don't know if it's that or if it's where we are at in 2024. Everybody, look at what happened with Taylor Swift. You can't make some ridiculous benign joke about Taylor Swift without half of the world going ape shit crazy.
And it actually was a pretty good joke.
Yeah, and I mean, it's just that and my point is, so what's your point? The point is, if you happen to be in local media and you want somebody to come on your show, you are kissing major ass because you don't want to piss them off.
Right, that's
excuse my potty mouth, but I'm just keeping it real today. I mean, some people have the cojones to say A, B, C, D, and E, F, G, whatever, go through the whole alphabet, and guess what? They're sitting in the wings going, well, they're not coming on my show, but they're going on their show, and they're going on their show, but they won't come to this, where I park for my 2-3 hours. So, I mean, but that's how the game is played. If you upset the apple cart, they give you the bird and they say, you want something from us? We're going to give you silence. I mean, it's so crazy.
So you accept.
That's how they function in this state now.
So you accept the silence and do what you need to do as a person behind the microphone. That's it.
Not complaining about. I mean,
right.
It would be a battle.
They went on Ace Fundman's show, but they won't come on mine. Get off.
It's a medal. It's a badge of honor. If you piss somebody off because you're making a solid point and it's the truth, and they don't like it, and it leaves them kind of feeling some kind of way with a vibe that they can't handle. Well, I mean, they shouldn't be in that position,
right?
I mean,
I'm with you.
Yeah. So, but the taxpayers, but beyond all that, beyond feelings getting hurt and people kissing ass, the taxpayers deserve better.
A lot better.
I mean,
and it's not like we're not paying through the
better.
Nostrils. And you and I have big nostrils, so
we have really big nostrils. So
let's move on.
That's all we have to say about that.
I get the red ass on that one.
Yes.
You know who's got a big ass is Chris Christie.
Wow.
And he has pulled out like he was ever in it. But he's at 12. He was at 12% in the upcoming primary, and he pulled out. Now the big question is, I guess DeSantis is petrified that Tubby Boots is going to throw his support to Nikki Haley. And Haley, according to CNN, if you believe polls anymore, I mean, they've lost a lot of credibility. Not just CNN, but all pollsters, unfortunately. But if you believe,
they also say that this is the best economy we've ever had in 60 years.
Yeah, well,
which is factually incorrect because the best economy that we've had was from 1993 to 2000. Yes.
Slick Willie, wasn't it?
Yeah, the stock market. I mean, all the indexes and all that, everything quadrupled. I mean, it was crazy. We had much better financial situation back then. Best economy in 60 years. This is the crap that people are putting on Facebook, and then they're ready to shoot each other over it.
Right, exactly.
Meet me in some alley behind,
The reason I bring up Christie is because...
Who are you people?
One of the first things you teach in the world of broadcasting is always expect a microphone to be hot. Meaning, if you have a microphone near you, someone can press the button and just ask Andy Griffin in A Face in the Crowd. If you haven't seen that movie, it's a classic. Check it out. But always assume a microphone is hot. And apparently, Christie was on mic saying of Nikki Haley, she's going to get smoked.
So what?
So, well, that suggests to me that he's not going to throw his support to her.
Well,
but we'll see.
And
then?
I mean, you got to throw your support, but so what? This is what I'm saying.
And then?
Honestly, the headlines today, breaking news, Swifties are, emailing the Golden Globe, the people, because they're upset with the... Why is this breaking news?
I don't know.
I mean,
why is she breaking news?
You and I are hyper just because we're hyper people, but everybody is hyper about the most mundane, benign crap these days.
Seems like it.
Seems
like it.
I mean, I don't get it. But anyway.
I'm bummed out. A piece of my past
this is
going away.
What?
And I love this.
Wait.
Fruit Stripe gum is going to be discontinued. The end of an era for Fruit Stripe, the decades-old gum brand that was known for its fruit-inspired flavors and zebra print product. I can still remember the jingle. Yikes, Stripes, Beech Nuts got 'em. Yikes, Stripes, it's beech nut gum. So Fruit Stripe gum to be discontinued, unfortunately. Are you a big gum chewer? I'm not a big gum chewer.
This is really gross. You want to hear it? This, honest to God truth, this is stuff I deal with in my life.
I chewed a lot of bubble gum when I played softball.
I'm a
used to have a big old wad going up.
Yeah, I chew it and then I swallow it.
No, that's gross.
No,
it's
check
not good
this out.
for you.
No, check it out, though. I swallowed an entire bucket of... I got last year for Christmas a 400-piece...
That was at Woonsocket. I got last year
for Christmas a 400-piece bucket of Bazooka gum.
Wow.
By June, I ate it. I didn't chew it. I ate the whole thing. But you know what it does? It gives you a problem going potty.
Yeah, it binds you up.
So then I'm sitting there, and it's like, hey, my roommate, I got to use a can. I'm sorry, 3 hours later. I'm waiting for the stool to pass.
Shouldn't have had that bazooka.
Oh, my God. No, I chew gum and swallow it. I've never been just a gum chewer.
Our last thought. I haven't been playing the accordion on the podcast
our last thought,
because
really?
I got a bad back problem
You do.
that is going to be addressed soon, unfortunately, with a knife. Jen and I are huge pet fans, as we know, and we're big animal lovers and dog lovers in general.
Big animals.
2/3 of Americans who have pets believe they adopted the animal version of themselves. A survey of 2,000 animal parents said that. 38% claim that they share personality traits and hobbies with their fur babies. Do you share personality traits with Ella or with Molly?
No.
Ella is I got to meet Ella for the first time the other day.
She's so
She's
dainty.
so cute.
She is cute, but she's so needy.
Is she a doodle?
She is a mini golden doodle.
Okay.
Yeah, she's so needy, and she is smart. I mean, I used to kind of be smart, S-M-O-T. I'll take that. I mean, I guess we're both super smart, and in some way, anyway. But no, I'm not. I mean, there's a lot more about her. She's a dainty eater. I'm a slob. I like to.
I don't think you're a slob.
No, I'm a slob. I behave in public. But when I'm at home, I take bites of food that are too big for my mouth.
Okay, that's
like
not
crap
good.
like that. I mean, how people really behave when they're not, out in the world.
34%, yes, believe that they share physical characteristics with their pets like eye color, size, and hairstyle.
That's sick.
I don't know if I do. Do I reflect any characteristics? Do I share any characteristics with Hazel?
Hazel's way cuter than
Other than trying to lick ourselves.
No.
But that's about the only thing that we share. You think Hazel's cuter than me?
Way
she
cuter
is.
than
She's
you.
she's much more obedient than I am too. Have yourself a great week. It's Ron and Jen's Great Escape, and don't forget to follow us on Facebook and our radio show and all that kind of stuff. And we'll get into that momentarily. We're into a brand new year. We want to say thank you to some sponsors who've been super loyal to us over the years. Let's start with Greg's and their 4 great locations. And their winter seasonal menu is out now, and that includes some great desserts. Strawberry shortcake cheesecake. So strawberry lovers get a nice early start with the return of the irresistible strawberry shortcake cheesecake. It's flavored with strawberry preserves, sits on a moist, yellow cake, and topped with strawberry mousse.
That is horrible, but I do have...
not...
Right. I do have an intimate relationship with the pastry counter over at Greg's, though.
You sure do, and
oh
it's
my
served
God.
with strawberry sauce.
I hate that word.
Entertainment, live entertainment, but you love the dessert.
Yes.
In East Providence and Warwick, the locations, those two, every Thursday night, from now until May, you can enjoy live music in the taverns of the East Providence and Warwick locations while you dine or maybe grab a drink for a break. Function rooms, perfect place to hold your next function. Greg's is loaded. All 4 have great function rooms, so check it out. Visit gregsusa.com, learn more about their 4 locations, award-winning desserts, including that strawberry shortcake cheesecake. Events on their taverns, exciting career opportunities too. gregsusa.com for quality, value, and cleanliness, a Rhode Island tradition for 50 years. Also, somebody who's been with us from day one, Brenda Lee O'Hara and O'Hara Senior Care Services. We thank you for being with us. You want peace of mind knowing your loved ones are being cared for and they're safe in their own home. Contact Brenda Lee at 401-345-1811, online oharaseniorcare.com, and thanks to osdri.org.
Yeah, Operation Stand Down Rhode Island. What a terrific organization. And I say this all the time. You'll never hear me stop saying it. They helped save my life. If you're a veteran and you're currently serving, or you have a family member who's currently serving, Operation Stand Down is a place for you. They can help you with housing, employment, basic needs, VA disability benefits, the whole kit and caboodle. When I tell you, again, Ron, did they help save my life?
Kit and caboodle.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, they definitely did.
They put me back on the map.
Sure did.
And they did it in a really wonderful, compassionate, just dedicated manner. So if you guys are looking for help and you've never heard of this organization, get more info on them. Go to osdri.org, or you can call them over there. They're in Hartford Ave in Johnston, 401-383-4730.
Great people, great organization.
Yes.
Hey, follow us on Facebook. Our page is Ron and Jen's Great Escape, always being updated by Jen. Weekly radio show, Saturday mornings at 7 on News Radio 920 WHJJ 1047 FM. And you can stream it everywhere at 920WHJJ.com. The podcast of the radio show can be heard at newsradiori.com, and check us out. Our commentary, it falls every Wednesday. We don't hold back either. Every Wednesday morning on rinewstoday.com. In the meantime, stay safe. Be nice to each other, all right? Be nice to each other. It's a good way to kick off the new year.